Boltzmann brains, universe, and universes. This is a conversation with the chatbot Google. 1. The starting point and demystifying the paradox. The discussion opened with a historical and conceptual overview of the Boltzmann brain concept, a probabilistic notion mathematically rooted in Ludwig Boltzmann's 1896 hypothesis and later formally named in 2004 by cosmologists A. Albrecht and L. Sorbo. In modern theoretical physics, this paradox suggests that within an eternal universe in thermal equilibrium, chaotic particle fluctuations are statistically more likely to spontaneously produce a single isolated conscious entity (bracket), a brain in the void, hallucinating its existence, rather than an entire structured universe filled with billions of galaxies and biological observers. A critical evaluation of this scenario immediately exposed its biological and logical absurdity. A real brain is a dynamic, living, and hypercomplex structure (billions of neurons and synapses) entirely dependent on a biological body to survive. Physicists, however, use the term brain merely as a mathematical abstraction for a minimal computing device. The dialogue concluded that this paradox is not a genuine prophecy about the cosmos, but rather a reductio ad absurdum, a clear indicator that modern cosmological models break down when applying raw statistics to infinite time frames. 2. Restructuring infinite time series via parallel models. The core of the conversation quickly shifted from the initial paradox toward a deeper exploration of how we define time and the geometric structure of cosmic infinity. Instead of viewing infinity as a single linear axis where a dying universe inevitably produces statistical anomalies, two major cosmological paradigms were examined: universes in series (bracket, sequential) models (bracket, such as Roger Penrose's conformal cyclic cosmology), where an individual universe has a finite life lifespan, expires, clears its entropy, and resets via a new Big Bang, a new eon. Infinite time is achieved only by summing these consecutive cycles. Universes in parallel, simultaneous models where a global macrospace continuously and concurrently spawns multiple bubble universes, each undergoing its own independent evolution and possessing potentially unique laws of physics. 3. The paradigm shift: sovereign universes and the anthropoid problem. The conceptual peak of the discussion was reached by unmasking the inherent anthropocentric anthropocentrism found in modern theoretical physics. It was argued that so-called observer problem is not a fundamental flaw of the universe itself, but rather a psychological burden of our own species, a group of curious, restless, and agitated anthropoids trying to force the cosmos into arbitrary global statistical frameworks. The universe requires no validation or measurement to exist. It simply is. The physics, an infinite multitude of sovereign, independent universes existing simultaneously, yet completely devoid of interaction. The definitive conclusions of these perspectives are the invention of local time. There is no central overarching cosmic clock. Each universe births, invents, and resets its own time, progressing along its own unique temporal axis. Absolute isolation. The canvas of ultimate reality is vast and multidimensional enough that universes have ample room to exist freely without bumping elbows or competing for resources. Physical effects are strictly localized and contained within their respective boundaries. Pragmatism over speculation. Given that humanity has yet to comprehend roughly 95% of its own universe, with dark matter and dark energy serving as placeholder names for our ignorance, attempting to run global mathematical statistics on other realms amounts to an invented problem. By its very definition, a universe implies complete autonomy, a free entity that consumes its own energy and fulfills its own destiny, entirely immune to the statistical noise of other worlds. Thank you. Bye bye.